Hey everybody, here it is, Monday, the 16th of June, 2025, and we first day of the trading week, and we have a big week ahead, and I just wanted to briefly show you the news that's coming out this week, and we're looking at forexfactory.com. That's our go-to website for all the high impact news that's coming out this week, and you can see it's a full calendar. I can't even get it all on one page. So there's a lot of stuff coming out we need to be aware of. Be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times. The main ones, there's nothing today. Okay, no big news today, but there is news coming out tomorrow. First thing will be the Bank of Japan is going to be announcing the interest rate, whether they will lower or raise, and they're projected to keep it the same. So that will be first thing when the Asia Pacific market opens tomorrow on Tuesday. And then we have the FOMC coming out on Thursday, late after midnight Wednesday in Asia Pacific, and then the Swiss franc interest rate and the GBP interest rate. So it's a big week coming out on the news. Be sure and check forexfactory.com for all of these. It's going to be a very crazy week, very wild, very volatile. We're already starting to see some of that. Let me go over to the go over to the charts now, and let's see what's happening. And there we are, first of all, looking at the DXY. Okay, nothing to report really. I mean, it's the same old story. You know, the dollar just keeps going down. It just keeps getting weaker and weaker and weaker, continuing to decline. And this has been going on ever since the middle of January when Donald Duck was inaugurated as President of the United States. Ever since the mid of January, you can go back and look at the charts. Ever since the mid of January, the dollar has been declining, and it's just getting really, really low. Now, this is the same price that it was 5 years ago in the COVID pandemic, and that was a terrible time. So the dollar is not looking good at all. The JPY, we'll just quickly look at that one, and it's starting to come up a little bit, but remember we have the news tomorrow, first thing when Asia Pacific opens, and it's likely, I think we will see the strengthening of the Japanese yen. Hopefully the Bank of Japan has decided to come in and support the yen. We'll see anyway. So that's to watch for tomorrow. Well, let's go up here and look at gold. It's all happening with gold right now. It's all happening. There was a huge drop just a few minutes ago on gold. It really, really fell really hard on the last 5 or 10 minutes. So Wall Street just now opened about 30 minutes ago. Forex has been open in the US for 2 hours now, and we're seeing a lot of activity, a lot of momentum. Gold made a big move up last Friday because of the situation in the Middle East, and everybody freaked out, you know, and gold is a safe haven, so it went really, really high. But then, you know, that was a knee-jerk reaction, and now gold is starting to come down, and it's at the same price it was before the news was announced on Friday, before the war started. Okay, gold is back at the same price it was, and that's so typical. It's so typical that after the big event, after the big move, after the news, within one day or the next day or two, you see the price will come back to where it was before the news came out. It's just normal. It happens all the time. So here we are. Well, what to do? Okay. Let's go to my other chart that I shared with everybody on my weekly analysis. This is what I do on Sunday. I do a weekly analysis for gold and the major pairs. And I have a buy limit at 33.98. So that's open now. Okay. My buy limit executed just a few minutes ago. Okay. It was way up here. And then just in the last few minutes, boom, dropped down and hit my pending order 33.98. We also have support for today. We have support for today at 33.93, and so this is a zone. You know, there's no magic number. 33.98, 3400, 33.93, all in this zone here is where we should start to see gold start to go for higher prices. It's not guaranteed, of course. We need to be sure you have a stop loss. I have a stop loss below here, just in case it should continue down. Anything can happen. All right, maybe we'll go back to the same price we were on Wednesday of last week, way down here at 30, 32, 33.27 down here. Okay, you never know. But my projection is that gold is bullish on the day chart, bullish on the 4-hour chart. So I look for an opportunity to buy. When something is bullish, I look for an opportunity to buy. And I see support in this zone here where we've reached this point before a couple of times. And that's where I have my buy limit, and it's open now. So it looks like gold is hesitating here. It's now at 33.93, 33.94. So just about to get back up to my pending order, and then hopefully, hopefully go into profit. That's the projection. That's the expectation. All right. But of course, if you can buy now, but be sure you use a stop loss. I would put the stop loss down here at 30, 33.79, 33.80. Right there. That's the low of the day. And if it goes below that, then it's very likely to continue down to lower prices. We had this low here on Thursday last week was 33.79. So put your stop loss about 33.78. And then let's see what the market sentiment is going to be in tonight's U.S. session. All right, that's just what I shared with you in my weekly analysis. I hope that you subscribe to the channel. It's youtube.com at /@Rick Ray. Okay, I give that weekly analysis every Sunday for gold and the major pairs. And these are the resistance and support levels that we have for today. Our starting point was about 34.20 for the day. Now it's come down to support broken below that at 33.93. So it's kind of staying around there. Broke below that, now trying to climb back above it. So it will take some time. Give it about 30 minutes or something, and we'll start to see whether it's going to continue up or whether it's going to continue down. Okay, it will either go up or it will go down. But my pending order is active now. All right, I've just scanned through the other charts that I shared with you on my weekly analysis, and this was from my video yesterday. The Euro US was a buy limit that executed the very first thing today when the Asian market opened, and that's in good profit, you can see. And the odd US, this one executed today when the Asian market opened, and the odd US is in excellent profit. Huge move on the odd US. The New Zealand US is doing very well, but the pending order it didn't get down there. It didn't get to the pending order, but if you saw this momentum, you could have easily taken this trade and you'd be in good profit now on the New Zealand US. And the pound US, this one opened today when the Asian market opened and doing extremely well. This is not surprising. When we just looked at the DXY, you see it sinking like a brick. So that means all the major pairs will be very bullish against the US dollar. And the USD CAD, I had a sell limit on this one, but unfortunately the sell limit was quite far away, so that one did not open, but the USD CAD is going in the right direction, but just did not get back enough to execute that pending order. And then the UJ, I gave a sell order, market execution, sell. I said to sell the UJ when the market opens today. If you did that, it went up a little bit, but then came down, and now that one's already in good profit. So all of these trades I shared with you yesterday on my weekly analysis video, and I hope that you were able to capitalize on some of these trades. We'll just go back and look at gold. Here we go. Yeah, starting to come up, and now at 33.97, 33.98. So that's my pending order. Is at break even right now, and we'll just see how that one will play out. Just a good support level here. It was resistance, it's become support, and we'll see how the US session will play out, and we should start to see higher prices on gold, because as you know, gold is a roller coaster. It goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down, then it goes back up, and it's already gone down today, so it's time to go back up. Let's see how many pips it's gone down today. It started here, went down there. It has dropped 660 pips. almost 700 pips just today that it has gone down. It made a gap up, but then when it reached that high, it has dropped down almost 700 pips today. But now we're at my pending orders 33.96, just a little bit below my pending order. And this one, we should start to see it go to higher prices. Let's just be patient, sit on your hands, place your order. This is planning the trade and trading the plan. It might go a little bit in the wrong direction. Just be patient and let's see if this trade will work out. Okay, that's it from me for this Monday. If you have any comments, please leave them below this video. If you're watching on Facebook, please like and share. I do appreciate that. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the little bell so you'll be notified when I make these videos. Okay, thanks again for being here, and I'll see you again same time tomorrow.